Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You all right? Good. That's good. That's good. If you're new to my channel, these videos are my morning briefings. There's going to be nothing exciting in this video, I can assure you. These videos are just where I catch up with my peoples, my most loyal viewers, my most loyal haters and everything, because they all watch my videos as well. They don't want to miss anything, do they, guys? So yeah, there'll be nothing exciting in this video, I can assure you. So where should we start? I feel a lot better, guys. I've just taken my last antibiotic from that course that I've been on this week. Hopefully, I'm in the clear and I can get out today. I'm desperate to get out for a beer today, to be honest with you. I need to speak to my friend Martin. He's messaged me to see how I am, but that just literally came in just before I started recording this video, so I'll get back to him shortly. What can I tell you? Right. So, I review the Spanish football dailies every day of the week for you. I saw an article in Marc today. There was nothing to do with Canate or Guéhi or FSG buying a club, as Rafa Benitez would say, club, for sure. But there was an article in Marc saying that Real Madrid will not be doing any business in January, right? So that rules out possibly getting Canate, paying a fee for him. Not that there's any suggestions of that at the moment. Oh, here he is. Could you go away, please? Thank you. If you're new to my channel, that's my 3-year-old son. No, it's not really, it's my dog. Can you get over there, please, on your bed? Schlotterbeck, however you pronounce his name, I can't remember. If it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith's side, I don't listen to tell you guys. I read things. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a reader than watching telly and that. Anyway, they name-checked him and said that they won't be going for him in January either. In other words, the article was stop linking us with centre-backs, etc. We're not doing any business in January. It'll be the summer, right? So just wanted to share that with you. Okay, today's schedule, I don't have long. I'm going live in about 20 minutes on here. So if you see this video, as soon as it goes on, we might be live for a little bit. I just want to catch up with you guys. I've got a bit of tinkering to do, so I'll be doing that at the same time. There is a mail stand video I need to do for you. I don't know if I'm going to get time to do it today, to be honest with you. It was to do with Guéhi. I don't think it's urgent as such. Shall I just take a quick look at it? Because it was from yesterday, and there was so many different, updates I did about that. I just thought it was getting, I just thought I might have done your tits in if I did another one. I wanted you to watch the ones first. This one came in and says keep it to yourself. So I can't read that one. This one. Basically, it's reiterating that Guéhi does want to come to Liverpool, and that but if City have a bid accepted and nothing goes in from Liverpool, his hand may be forced, but there's still a suggestion that he would rather move in the summer. It's complicated. You'd have to read the full context of the email, etc. I don't know if I'm going to get that out there with you today or not, but don't worry about it. I'll catch up with you in due course. So yeah, in this video I'll be doing my acknowledgements, my plans really for the day, which I'm going to do that live stream for a little bit. Hopefully a few of you will be able to join me on that, or did join me on that if you're watching this later. What have I got to say to you? Well, I interviewed the manager of my local football team, CF Benidorm, yesterday. I published that interview. If you're interested in my local team, I would love it if you are. And the club thinks it's brilliant that some of you are. They think that connection with you guys being Liverpool fans, they love it, honestly. If you've got Instagram or X, which is Twitter, if you go to @CF Benidorm Talk, you'll see my content on there. The same on did I say Instagram? No, I'm wrong. Right, let me restart. I've got accounts on Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, all the where you would expect to be, and the username is @CF Benidorm Talk. Right, on Facebook and X, facebook.com/CF Benidorm Talk, x.com/CF Benidorm Talk. I've published the interview that I did with the manager yesterday. Okay, it's in English and Castellano, Spanish. All right, so that's available there for any of you guys. It's a very good interview, actually. I thought it was really, really interesting. We play tomorrow at 11 a.m. UK time, so 12 here. We're not it's a home game, but we're not playing at our stadium because the grass has been overseeded, and that's where they changed the pitch from the summer seed or summer grass to the winter seed, winter grass, if that makes sense. So the plant, new seed. So the pitch isn't ready yet. So we're playing at another stadium, which we played at before. It's about 15 minutes away, so it's not too far. So I'm looking forward to that. I think we're 1 point clear in the league now. The league is resuming with a points deduction. The manager speaks about that in the interview, actually. So that's pretty cool. As you know, I am the supporters liaison officer for the club, and I've got something planned tomorrow for a supporter, which I'm not going to mention in this video because I don't want it, I don't want it. It's a surprise, basically. Okay. And I spoke to the club the other day. I think it was yesterday. The president called me, and what I liked about what he said was, it's little things the club can do that are big things to the fans. And what a lovely attitude that is. It's a shame we don't see that in top flight football so much. Impossible to do everything. I know clubs do as much as they can, or some do, but the little things they can do can mean so much to someone. And I love that attitude, and I'm very proud to be associated with the club. And I know that tomorrow it's going to put a smile on someone's face, which gives me immense satisfaction. I absolutely love doing that, whether it's here on Cop Talk or whether it's out, in real life. It's called IRL. IRL in real life means offline. Hey, I'm trendy, I'm down with the kids. So if it's IRL or online, I'm happy if I'm making people happy. It does it for me. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'll tell you about it after the event, all right? I'll tell you on Monday. If I forget, remind me. So yeah, I've got that game. Today, Sunderland are playing early today, so I suspect my friend Martin will be out early. That might be a little bit too early for me because I've got things to do. I will message him in a minute, but I fully intend to catch up with him today. I've been unwell for a while, so I have been out, recently. I say recently, on a Saturday. I like my Saturday out. And each time I've gone out, I've not felt great and that, but today's the first time I feel okay, but I still don't feel like I'm, out of trouble yet. Do you know what I mean? Like I probably should stay in. I don't know. But I like my day out. I like my Saturday out. I'm sick of being stuck in all the time. I'm in this house 7 days a week working on the Cop Talk, and I like to get out when I can, so I really want to get out this afternoon. So thanks to those of you that, have bought me a beer and that. I really appreciate it. Goes a long way and enables me to live a bit of a, an easier life, really, a nicer life, so lovely. Thank you very much. So I can assure you I'll be out today as soon as I can. So just had a shave. So Sharon, sexy Sharon that watches my videos, she'll be glad I've had a shave because she always gets on my case. People know that have followed my videos for years and years and years. If I get too stubbly, that's usually a sign of me falling into a bit of not being too happy or not doing too well. So it's funny because my subscribers, my viewers, my online friends, I like to call them, when they see me getting too long, they're like, you all right? You're going to get a shave. All right. So when I have a shave, they go, he's all right. So, yeah, I'm all right. So we get on to the acknowledgements then. Yeah. So football tomorrow for me, and a beer tomorrow for me, today for me, hopefully. If I get out this afternoon, I haven't checked my Revolut. It wasn't fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say. Biggest problem is, for me, is I have to get a taxi. I mean, there is a bus that goes from the top of hill. I can't be doing things like that. I have a bit of a meltdown when I go on public transport here, do you know what I mean? Because I just don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I need to learn it a little bit. Like, she speaks fluent Spanish, and I've been on bus with her, no problem. But I've never done it on my own. And I think you've got to buy a card in advance to tap it. I see what I mean. I don't know. So I'll just get a taxi. Which ain't too bad, actually. Taxi around here is probably €15 down to the resort, which is another town. Between 15 and €20. I always tip. People around here, Spanish and that, they don't tip. Even she says, what are you tipping them for? It's like, well, because I'm trying to make someone happy, you know what I mean? So I've got a budget for me transport. And, there was a time when sometimes I'd go out and I'd have a couple of beers, and you know, you always had this mentality of being brought up in England that 2 pints, I'll be a couple of pints, and I'm not having any more. I've had 2 pints, I'm off. I've totally thrown that out of the window now. Like in Spain, it's not like that anyway. I'm just now. I will not go near my moped, you know, my scooter, my car with a drink. Not even half, not even a canya, you know, not even a small beer. It's just something that, you know, that I've just, it's just me. Now, in the past, I've always been like, a couple of pints of beer, right? No, not now. So I'm very strict. I walked out of there. I had my scooter down there the other week. I parked up outside. Someone's messaging me. William Guéhi, he's bought me a couple of beers. What a legend. I'll get to him in a minute. I was down there a couple of weeks ago and I parked my scooter outside and I went in and I weren't in very long, to be honest with you. I don't know how many beers I had, but I remember thinking when I was walking out, I was like, perfectly fine, you know. And I could see my scooter parked up just right opposite me. And I was like, fucking, I'm going to get in a taxi and pay 15, 20 euros to go home. And, you know, it weren't late or anything. And I was like, no, get in the cab, you know. So I've become very strict on that now. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to do my shout outs. See, William's just come in, that's just come in, man. See my people, they're fucking amazing, aren't they, guys? Right. My mate Martin. Morning, mate. How are you feeling today? Are you out later? You bet your fucking life, pal. He went to Milan this week. He watched AC Milan Genoa. So I'm going to hear all about that. I love my friend Martin. I love all my mates, but Martin's just like, it's because I see more of him than anyone. We're the ones that always, we're always up for football. If someone says, should we go out for dinner on Tuesday? We're like, yeah, we'll do it. Should we go for a drink on Wednesday? Yeah, we'll do it. I love Martin. He's fucking great, man. And I'm really looking forward to catching up with him today. I feel like I haven't seen him for ages because I've just not been well. Right, here we go. Let's give some shout outs. These are super thanks. These are the love arts under the videos on the channel. You'll see a love art. Actually, someone said there might not be under the videos on a mobile. I can't remember. But there's a love art somewhere. I need to check on that. I seen the comment. I need to read that out to you. But some of you have found it anyway. Not many. Okay. Niall, my man Niall. He's my boy. He's a great lad. Very supportive of me. He's really encouraging me because I'm doing this other thing soon. This new YouTube thing with my partner, with my chick. I'll tell you more about that later. Anyway, Niall, thank you, Niall. He's a channel member as well. Always supported me. He got a couple of super chats yesterday, and he does support me on Revolut as well. I don't know where I'd be without that fella. Honestly, he's a great friend of mine. Thank you, Niall. Also, Clive Mitchell, channel member. Get yourself a cheeky coffee. Thank you, Clive. You top man. Here we go. Steve Richards as well. Thanks, nothing like a decent, unexpected performance. That's against Arsenal, obviously. And the anticipation of a day on the ale to improve the health. I like that. And a day on the ale to improve the health. We need Guéhi to bulk up the injuries at the back. And I have this idea that we may, especially ATM, look good with 3 CHs, allowing Ping Pong or Kirkes to move forward. That's Steve Richards there giving us his thoughts. Thank you very much, my friend. Watty as well, my man, channel member, Squad. Watty, he says, I guarantee you that the thumbs down, I got 1 thumbs down on a video the other day, was Alan Metcalf. Fellas are wrongin'. Alan, Watty, myself, we all met at a Cop Talk get-together a couple of years ago. That's what that reference is. Watty, thank you for supporting me, brother. I miss you on the live streams, Saturday night steams and that, you know what I mean? Also, Kev Knight, have a New Year's beer. Amazing, Kev. Thank you, brother. I certainly will be doing that today. And Marc the Legend, channel member, Squad, supports me every day. Thanks, you big, beautiful man. And he's put a laughing face. Turned out nice again. Thank you, Marc, you legend. I also think there's Alan Chambers here as well, who said thanks. Well, that was on an Alonso video. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate you very, very much. And I think that's it. Before that was Cop Heights of Anfield, which I think I did that acknowledgement yesterday. Now, Live streams. I didn't do a live stream yesterday, did I? No, I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't. So there's no live stream. So, what there may be, one moment please. Chris Martin, channel member, Schwat. Chris, I did receive something from you on Monzo, my friend. He says, I checked that you got a small donation in your Monzo. I did, brother. Yes, thank you. I think that was yesterday. Okay. Also, Monzo, Chris 6, I believe that is, it says here. I think that came in yesterday as well. Some of you guys are using Monzo, which is very good. There's 3 links in the video description with Monzo, PayPal, and Revolut. I get 100% and it's instant, whereas YouTube take 30%. But YouTube gives the platform for free, so I accept that. I think that's it on those links. Okay, if I've missed you out on PayPal or Monzo, please let me know. Right, let's take a look at Revolut. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Can you jump down, please? PC Drat. I gave you a shout out at some point yesterday, maybe on a live stream. Yeah, I don't think. Enjoy. He says, "Wish I could send more." Oh, are people nice, Remy? Don't think like that, guys. Get yourself a pint. He says, "Enjoy your Saturday." PC Drat. And the best thing about Revolut, when they've got a Revolut account, is I can reply direct. You know what I mean? So I can't do that on Monzo or PayPal. So I did reply to him, and sorry, him, whatever. Can you? I won't say it's a. I believe it's a her. Can you get down, please? I don't want to read names out, but PC Drat, okay? By default, I always say him. PC Drat, thank you very much. I appreciate you, and get yourself a pint. I love that, thank you. Obviously, Niall. Gibson Fender was the other day. I do know there's something else here. One moment, please, guys. God, we're running out of time. No, they're okay there. That's euros. I have to switch to pounds. I do like my Revolut. It's my favourite one in the world. I'll tell you why. I'll explain why in a minute. Here we go. Look, William Guéhi, who that came in a few minutes ago. There you go. Don't have a few. He bought me some beers. Nice one. Thank you, mate. Also, David S. as well. Be a top up. Have a great day, brother. These people are amazing. My peoples are fucking amazing. They are amazing. And Gracious Greatness was the day before, which I did yesterday. I think that we're up to speed on those things. So I've explained it loads of times, right? Let me do it this way. I've got to go because I've got to do a live stream in 7 minutes. Please thumbs up the video if you want to support me. You know, if you support my channel, or leave a comment. That is supporting my channel. You don't have to get a super thanks, super chat, a beer, right? You are doing your bit, all right, by watching, thumbsing up, and commenting. If you do that, it really helps me, right? I do appreciate it, guys. If you want to get a super thanks, which is supporting me and the channel, because my super thanks revenue, anything to do with YouTube, comes in once a month. They take 30%, right? And it's not a huge sum, I can assure you. I think people think that you fucking, do you know what I mean? I can't remember. I'm sure I saw a post yesterday that said 1,000 views, maybe $3 or something. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't even check it. But I get my revenue once a month on the 23rd, 24th. And the revenue I get from YouTube, you know, like super thanks, super chats, channel members, that goes to paying everything, whether it's Cop Talk or just me survival. All right, that's it. And I can assure you, it doesn't last more than a couple of days, right? If that's, all right? So if you want to support me, all right, the love art, the channel membership, it's a big help, trust me. In the video description, I have the 3 links, all right? PayPal, Monzo, Revolut. That's instant. It comes through instant, right? And you're 100%, okay? It's whatever's easiest for you. The only one that doesn't go in the bank is Revolut, right? And that's why I call it my beer kitty, because it's some sort of psychological thing I have, right? So, you know, if something goes into PayPal, into the bank, Monzo's direct into the bank, and you're pulling money from your bank when you know you've got bills coming up and tax fucking things and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Revolut, I just pretend it's not there. I try to, right? Sometimes I do have to dip into it. Even if people say, go and get yourself a beer, all right? Sometimes you got to go, I've got to pay that. You know, it depends on the time of the month, right? But Revolut goes into my phone, just goes straight to my phone. I've got a virtual card. So when you guys use Revolut and go get yourself a beer, I can assure you it goes and gets me a fucking beer. And it's such a good crack. Do you know what I mean? I love working for you guys all week and then going for a beer on a Saturday. My mates think you guys are fucking amazing. They love it. They think it's great. Do you know what I mean? And they'll be sat with me. And I'll go, oh, look, she's got me a drink. You know what I mean? Now, I know people do stuff like this in Witherspoons and that. I never do stuff like that. When I go to like Witherspoons or whatever in England with my son, Rob, you know, people say, oh, get online and tell them your tape. I never do it. Not it. I don't know. I don't know. I've just not done that like that. You know, for me, I just like my little beer kitty. And if there's not enough in my beer kitty, I don't, well, that's fair, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be sensible. My mum, on the other hand, God bless her, if she was alive, she'd be saying, raid the fucking bank, get out what you want, son, go and have a good time. You don't know what's around the corner, you don't know what's going to happen to you. And look what happened to her. Dead at 55, I'm 51. So, yeah, my mum, I miss my mum so fucking much, guys, honest. I do. I really miss my mum. Especially at the minute, I'm missing her at the minute. Could be because it's coming up to our anniversary, which is February 7th. It could be that. I don't know why. I just feel a bit, I don't know. I wouldn't say emo. Maybe because I've been unwell. I just don't know why. It's a bit more on my mind at the moment. I guess maybe consciously, is that the word? Or subconsciously, that this period, 14 years ago, I guess at this period she would probably have been fighting for her life, although she was fighting for her life most of the time during that period anyway. So I don't know, I don't want to think about it too much. So, and that's why you've got to do things that you enjoy. I don't encourage people to go and drink. You know, some people maybe don't drink, don't want to drink. I know people on here that have been around this channel for ages, have had problems with drink and can't drink, you know, but they would still come to my Saturday night steams and take part, even though it was difficult for them. But you've got to do what you enjoy, you know, like we can worry about things and stress about things forever. But this is only our one shot at it, guys. It really is. And I'm not a reckless person. I have been in my life, you know, like what I mean by that is, you know, probably spending money when I shouldn't have done when I was younger and stuff like that. Now, genuinely, I just love what I do. So yesterday, I worked all day yesterday, right? I worked all day yesterday. I picked my chick up from work. I had to take her somewhere. And then we went for some dinner, right? Nothing flash, don't do fancy or out like that. And then as soon as we came home and she was getting ready for bed or settling down, making herself, you know, something to watch on telly or whatever, I went straight on the computer and worked on Cop Talk as soon as I come home because I love it. You know what I mean? Like I knew I had things to do. And that's all I want to do is do my week with you guys, try my best, try and be a good person in life, try and just pay I look up every time I say pay, just because I look up there at the aircon on, the heater's on up there, and just pay your bills and get by, you know, and on a Saturday, watch the football with your friends and have a beer. That's it. That's my life right now, and I'm enjoying it. I really am. And I think, you know, and if you've got surplus revenue, which no, that doesn't happen, but you know, look after other people. You know, someone said to me, somebody messaged me yesterday and said, can you lend me a tenner? All right, this is someone that doesn't have anything, right? said, can you lend me a tenner for a couple of days? I ain't got anything. So I was like, I didn't even respond to the message. You know, I just sent them 20 straight away. And I won't ask for it back. And they would give me it back. When they got paid, they would go, hey, I've got that. I'd be like, it doesn't matter. So you just do your bit, don't you? You look after folk when you can. Well, I do anyway. You know, so don't we, Rem? We do our best. We do our best, don't we, kid? Right, I must go, guys. Oh, it's bang on the hour. I'm supposed to be live right now. I got to go. You have a great weekend. We'll catch up as soon as possible. It might not be tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm going to the football early morning. All right, so I've just got my bacon out of the freezer so that I'm ready for my breakfast in the morning, and then a roast dinner. Right, got another message. Right, got to go. Yeah, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for watching my videos this week. I love you to bits, I really do. If like I say, to support my channel, you can thumbs up, you can drop me a comment, you can click on the love heart, you can become a channel member, you can use one of the 3 links. Revolutionary favourite, as I've just explained the reasons why. You can become a VIP member. The VIP member is the best way to support me, there's no doubt about that. And I'm sure the link will be in the video description. I think when people sign up to that, I'm going to get one of them horns, I think. You know, them air horns, and do a vid each time when someone signs up. Just have a laugh. All right, guys, you take it easy. We'll catch up soon. Don't forget, you can follow me on X, Instagram, at Duncan Oldham. My Facebook, if you want to be my friend, is Dunk, DUNKOLDHAM. All right, guys, take it easy.